What's up, trumpets? We're going to be doing Jingle Bells today. Let's go. So the first thing you notice when you drop into the song is there's an A, B, and a C part. Part C is going to be the easiest, quote unquote. Part A is going to be actually the medium hardest on this one, and part B is going to be the hardest. The reason for such is because part B has a new note in it. Bum, ba, bum, 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 bum. It's got a B. So if you're adventurous and want to try the hardest thing, part B may be for you. Also, for students who are playing trumpet and have a hard time getting the high notes out, part B may also be another one for you. If you were to skip that G and play everything else, you probably would be able to play most of these notes. Most trumpet players that I'm working with right now can get into an E, sometimes F, sometimes a G, when they're struggling with it. So part B may actually be your best bet if range is an issue. This song has a special new thing to it. It's got our 2-dot repeat at the beginning of a phrase, which is called a start repeat. So when you have a start repeat, you'll play the beginning, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you'll get to measure 5. This is kind of an enclosure. So you'll play measure 5 through 8, jump down to measure 9, go through measure 12. When you see that double dot repeat, go back to measure 5 and go forward again, going through measure 8, jumping down, measure 9, 10, and then when you get through measure 10, with measure 10, jump ahead to measure 13 and play to the end. In this song, I've got it broken down into 2 specific assignments. Part 1 is measure 1 through measure 8, which is this half note or this quarter note, quarter rest. And then part 2 starts right after it with the half rest or the quarter in each of these B and C lines. I'm doing that to help you get the best possible shot to get great recordings, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't practice in smaller chunks. This song is hard. It needs your attention every step of the way. So take time to learn measure 1 and 2. Really, really good. Take time to learn measure 3 and 4, so on and so forth. Don't just try to play all 8 measures and then do it over and over and over again. That's exhausting, okay? Let's not put ourselves through harder work than we have to. If you practice like this, I'm sure you're going to be fine and you're going to make the progress that you want to see. Just focus on high quality and not quantity. I've clicked part A. It's time to record. I've clicked part B, now it's time to record. I've clicked part C, now it's time to record. So again, take time in this song to practice diligently, practice with intent to master certain sections, and then to connect them together like you're sewing together a quilt of different patches of music to be able to play them as one big blanket, one big piece of music. Okay, hope you guys have a great one. I'm so proud of you. I can't wait to hear what this sounds like when it all is put together. Thank you for your hard work. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.